Hey guys, welcome back to Pretty Girl Game Podcast. This is episode 5. I am your host Nikki,
I'm Raw.
and welcome to Pretty Girl Game Podcast.
Oh, we said together. My bad.
We were, well, she's always off. So guys, we were gone. We had took a week off because we need a little break. So we took a week off to kind of refocus and get our stuff together. So now we're back. We had an event full kind of weekend. Was it?
A cute little event thing,
Yeah.
networking thing.
Right, tell them about that.
So, shout out to Nilson Martinez.
Yeah, shout out to Nelson Martinez. Good job, buddy. Good job.
He had an event, a movie screening for Deb Atney. Did I say her last name right? Is it
I think
Atney?
it's Deb Atney, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So she's coming out with a movie called Deb is Boss with Little Mama as her. And we went to that premiere. We watched the movie.
Which, may I add, was freaking dope.
I love the movie, but I just thought it was going to be about music because everybody knows her. If you don't know who she is, I had to make me just do a refresher, of course. She's a well-known music manager. She's Waka Flocka's mama. She's done reality TV. So she's managed what's his name? Oh, Gucci Man, Nicki Minaj, and French Montana, and the list goes on. So I thought the movie's going to be about her music life.
That's because everybody knows her from the music, but if you look back at her backstory, you'll see Miss Deb was a straight gangster.
So back to that, when the movie appeared, and I was like, all this stuff, I'm like, it gave me a whole new respect for her. Like, okay, you know music, okay, yeah, Miss Deb, whatever. But now I'm like, I really like Miss Deb. Like,
yeah, like she got it out the mud.
She got a real story going on. Now you would
Mm-hmm.
never think she came from that, like from the young age. What happened? I don't really want to talk about it too much.
Yeah, exactly.
But things that I'm like from the beginning of the movie.
Yeah,
I'm
it
like,
was really
damn,
dope.
like. I got a whole new respect, and I have a whole new respect for Little Mama because Little Mama did her thing.
What?
Acting.
You
now
cannot
I love her
tell
too.
me that was not meant for her. Like,
Right.
that whole movie was not meant for her. Like, her acting, I mean, everything was on point when it came to her while she was acting. I was just so shocked because I see her in movies before, and she's a really good actor. Like, she really is. I've seen her in other movies, and she really do take the time out to literally learn the character that she's playing, and she literally kills it all the time. But this one right here, it was like Deb said, it was meant for her.
When I think of Little Mama, I think about when she went on stage with Jay-Z, and I was like, But when I singing this, I'm like, nah, I like her. Like, it's like I get a whole respect for Miss Deb, and definitely for Little Mama. They got my total respect.
I never
and
understood
love.
that whole thing for the everybody had an attitude because she went on stage. She was young and she was amped, and they sing in New York. She's from New York, and you excited, and your first thing is like, bruh, I'm jumping up there because again, it's just excitement.
Right.
And I think as older people like Jay-Z and Alicia Keys, they should have embraced it. I think they should have embraced it and made her feel welcome up there instead of letting her get demolished by everyone because they didn't want to tarnish their scene on the stage, which I thought was real corny because I think that she's young and she's excited. She's like, what? I'm in this business. They singing about New York. This is my state. This is my city. This is, I'm here. And your excitement get the best of you, but instead of them embracing her and saying, you know what, having to finish the little concert or whatever, but then after the show, talk to her about it, they let her get demolished. And I think that was so uncool. I didn't like that.
So ever since then, I kind of was like, Little Mama, she corny. Like,
yeah.
I'm seeking it real.
Yeah.
But now that I see her on TV and I see she really got talent, yeah, I'm like, okay, it's a whole new little mama. She's not even little mama no more. She grown woman,
She's big mama.
She right. She not even little mama no more. Like, she a whole grown woman.
Yeah,
Like,
she was really good. Her outfit was on point. It was really nice.
she looked real nice.
All white
She
on.
gave me like Glorilla. Like, she looked like I was like they kind of look alike.
They do kind of. Like,
Now when I see when she was sitting there with her weave, I was like, she kind of like Glorilla. Like,
Gorilla, because she all done up now, so she's like the it girl. So she definitely gave that vibe. But it was a really good movie. I was impressed. The event was really good. I was impressed. Like
I liked it. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting, no, we gonna talk music. And it just gave me a whole new, like, outlook on the whole, this Deb, Auntie Deb now, like, Mama Deb.
Yeah. And she was and she was just so down to earth and so cool, and she just was, like, telling her story. And even after the Q&A, she was talking, for the Q&A, she was just saying, all the stuff. Like, she's very encouraging. I could say she's a girl's girl. Like, she's very encouraging, and I was happy with
And
that.
she gave the best one-liner.
What was that?
Keep your legs closed
Oh,
and your purse is
pocketbook's
open.
Yeah, she definitely said that, which is so true,
I love
ladies.
that.
Like,
I love that.
That is like the number one thing. I don't know what I remember her saying that, and I was like, okay, Mister.
I ain't gonna forget that one. That's a good line.
Not. It was really a good line, and it was a really, really great show. So congratulations to you, the Nielsen Martinez, and all you guys that's in the movies. It was really great, and we really enjoyed ourselves, and we'll be at the next event.
Right.
So.
And I also I wanted to say one more thing about that. I like the father and daughter conversation because the actress that played her when she was young.
Younger,
I forgot the little girl's name.
Yeah, I forgot. Was that Olivia?
Remember.
It might have been. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
But she was a beautiful little girl.
But talking about how her father, when he was talking about fathers, and it got really emotional because they had a lot of points. It's a really good movie, and it's about relationships and how Miss Deb's relationship was with her dad, and how looking at that, I wish like a lot of girls were that close to their fathers.
That is true because it was like what Miss Deb basically was saying is the father shapes the little girl to what she becomes. Mm-hmm. So if sometimes if you're missing out of your daughter's life, you think it's no big deal, not realizing it is a big deal because now she's looking for you in other men. And it might be not so good men because you didn't show her too many good things. So she's just searching. Now she's in these relationships with these bad men because she's searching for that father figure that she's never had. Right. And then if you're in her life and you show her nothing but the best, nothing but good, she's not going to settle for anything but the best.
That part.
And she's going to thrive and become the person that she was meant to be. So basically, Ms. Dad was saying, fathers are really important, which they are. I always say that. Fathers are really important place for kids in their life, for sons and daughters, but they're really important because daughters look for that. They do. And again, I was raised by my grandparents. My dad was in my life as well, but again, we just look for that. Like it's really important. It really is important. So dads, if you got a daughter or a son or whatever, just literally, even if you're in their life for 5 minutes, like money is, you don't even have to give them money. You could just stand in front of them for 5 minutes. And just smile and laugh at them, or they take that.
And what she also said was, that's just my thought. But what she said was, us mothers, sometimes single mothers, like, the father ain't around, ain't no big deal. The kids will be all right. And I appreciate this because my daughters don't have their father around at all. So it's like, I'd be like, who cares? They'd be like, who cares too? But I'm like, when they get older, is going to affect them, and we just don't realize. They'd be like, it's not going to bother them, and that's not a good mindset to have.
It isn't. Like, it's scary because then you just feel like you can just do everything by yourself, and then when the kids start acting out and acting crazy, and you looking like, oh my God, what's going on? Like, but you got to realize they really do need a father or a father figure. It doesn't have to be their father, but they have to have at least a good male role model to give them good representative of the men.
And I feel empty when they get older, like, I had an empty space here. They need someone to fill that void.
Yeah,
and that's why, like you said, go back to picking the men because they're trying to fill a void.
That is true. So that was our event we went to this weekend.
Yes.
Was it the weekend?
That was Wednesday. It was
Wednesday,
2 days ago.
I'm sorry. I am so out of it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so off. But yeah, it was Wednesday, and it was really, really good. So that was what we did Wednesday. And we're going to have other events that we're going to be able to show you and tell you.
We're going to be outside.
We're going to be outside. Well, probably not outside, but outside.
Outside for business.
Outside for
networking.
Business. So today episode, we really was going to just talk about maybe like, how do you say it? Loving, like being in a relationship when one person is raised on survival and the other person is raised off of love. How do you feel about that, Ron?
Well, I'm raised off love. So people who are based off survival, they have a different type of mindset, I'm going to believe, because I feel like all the people I picked maybe were based off of survival because they outside in the street or they didn't have a father figure or something. They're trying to just make it happen surviving. Like, I'm just trying to make sure I'm good. But they're not based off of real love. And that's when they are not based off of real love. They don't know how to really be in a relationship with someone that's going to give them love. They don't know how to pour into someone. And then I feel like they may not accept when someone's trying to pour into them.
That is the key right there. Like, you could literally try your best to, and you could try your best to help them become the person that you see in them.
Right.
Like, I see that you can be this loving person.
Right.
You can deal with your emotions. You can be great, but because you're literally been raised by survival, you don't see it.
Right.
Your whole thing is you're defensive.
Right. Defensive.
As soon as you say one word, it goes into the defense mechanism pop out. So now it's like literally you guys are going back, but you're looking at them like I'm just trying to help you, and they don't realize that.
I want to see you be better. I want you to see be your full circle, like be you, not just be a part of you where you're not giving yourself that 100%. Like you're too scared because I'm in survival mode. I don't want to hurt. I don't want to get hurt by somebody, or because maybe they've been hurt in the past, so they don't want to open up 100%. But it's like everybody's not here to hurt you. Some people actually, like me, for instance, I'm a lover.
Yeah.
So if I love you, I'm gonna love you 100,000%. Like I might even jump in front of a car for you if I love you so much, without thinking, because I love you that much, because my love is true and sincere. But some people, they don't see it like that. Like they don't believe it's real. Like you're lying, or you're making up a story, or you're saying something to make yourself sound good.
Are you trying to control my life? You just want to control
you want to control, you want to be my business.
No.
You want to, it's not, they don't feel like it's real. And it's like it's really people out here that really love, that really care.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody says they love, everybody does say they care. That word is very used loosely.
Yeah.
But you have to really see a person's actions. Just because, like, for instance, I'm going to give an example. Like someone I know, they want to have kids with a woman doesn't have kids before with anybody else. I want to be the first one. I want to be like the king.
Yeah.
But understand that's cool. But at the end of the day, what is that really doing for you as far as love?
Yeah.
What is that
like
really?
You're just gonna have a kid by her, but what if she's not a person that you really want to be with?
Right.
What if she's not a person that loves like you need them to love, like need to love you? Or what if she's not even a good mother?
Right.
Like,
and so I'm like, what? Like, I don't understand. Like, people really don't really know. They don't even love themselves. So like, try to open up and try to figure out what love is for themselves before they just want to survive. And I don't give a F about nobody because I'm just trying to survive and whatever best for me, and that's it.
Yeah, and I think that's the sucky part. It's a hard part for us as women and men as well when we're dealing with someone who literally is raised by survival, because we're literally trying to give them all the love we want to give them. We want to literally just shake the love out of us and pour it into them and say, this is what you deserve.
Right.
You deserve this. But when you're raised off survival, you're fighting me. Now you're fighting me because you don't want the love, and you feel like I want something for the love. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't want nothing from you. I just want you to be who I see in you every day.
I don't want your money. I don't want your cars.
Like,
I just want just you as a person. If you was fat, ugly, just you. Just, it got nothing to do with nothing else but just you. I mean, you could not ugly, but you know.
Wow. There she go. But seriously, all jokes aside, like literally, it's just you that person wants.
Right.
Like, and it's like sometimes, men, you have to realize, don't push away a good person or a good woman or whatever. Or women, don't push away a good man by your ego. Your ego. I keep calling it ego. Your ego. Don't push a good man away from that. Like, literally embrace that and be like, let me figure this out. Because again, that person might just want nothing but the best for you. Like, nothing but the best for you, nothing more, nothing less, especially if the person is not asking you for much.
Right.
Just asking you to be the person they see in you every single day.
And I think that's the easiest thing.
What?
I would think, but I just feel like people don't believe it. I just feel like people always think somebody wants something from me, or they're lying, or they're not truthful, they're not loyal. I'm like, so you must have some trauma.
Yeah.
You have trauma. Obviously, there's trauma, and you just don't care, and you just, like you said, this is living off survival. Don't really haven't really opened your heart like you should.
And that's the problem. We literally get into relationships, and we have one person, or sometimes both people still dealing with drama, and we get in a relationship thinking that drama just going to disappear, and all it's going to do is just double. Because now I'm dealing with your drama, and I'm dealing with my drama.
Right.
So now we're clashing.
And it makes more problems.
And it's just more problems. So some things are just, I don't know, easier said than done. I think that, I don't know, I think my daughter right now, I tell her, like, don't just date someone, just because they're cute. Or, like, that's what they did. Oh, he dressed cute. Or that's what these kids are. They cute. Like, you got to literally find out more about them, like their background, their parents' background.
Right.
Because you don't know what type of mental things they're going through. Like, you don't know. These kids don't know.
I know a lot of women beaters that dress cute, too.
Exactly. I mean, they be fly from head to toe.
And they be fine. I'm like, oh, he hit his girl. I don't want him. No, he could stay over there.
Yeah. So it's like, literally, I just think that, men and women both, like, I think it should be like a more open conversation about that. Being raised off survival or being raised off love. Because, again, I was raised off survival and love. Because, again, my grandparents raised me. My father was in my life. My mom was outside. So, it was like, I had to figure it out. I had to figure out a lot of things on my own.
So let me ask you a question. Since you're raised off of kind of like both, how did you find your common ground? Like, how did you find how to love, like a love, not love off survival?
the thing is, I really don't know. I always say, people always, how can I say this? I really don't know. I think it was experience, I guess. Having different, like I had older friends, so I seen what they went through. A lot of people, like from getting beat by their men or drug abuse or whatever the case may be. Like I've seen different things like that, and then it made me realize what I didn't want. I mean, I experienced a lot of things that not abuse. I never experienced that because again, I've watched some things in my mom's household, and I said, when I grow up, that's never going to happen. Like I always said, if a man call me out my name, if you don't call me Nikki, Bay, or Baby, or whatever the case may be, if you call me anything out of my name, it's over. I don't care how much I love you. I'm not doing it because again, once they call you out your name, once they say you whore, bitch, asshole, whatever, that means to me, I feel like they're losing respect for you. So once they do that, that's when the pushing starts. And now they pushed you, and you're like, that was just a little
baby,
push.
stop playing.
And then the pushing turns into punching, and next thing you know, you getting your ass whooped every week. So I never wanted to experience what I've seen in my mom's house, and just be honest with you, I didn't. So I literally was like, I'm not doing that. So anybody I've ever dealt with, there was none of that. Like it was not. You cannot call me out if you cannot do it. I will dump you in 2.5 seconds because I feel like
that's disrespecting you.
Yeah, that's disrespecting me. And once you have no respect for me,
it's going to get worse.
It's just going to get worse. It's going to get worse. So me, I think watching all the stuff I see my mom go through, I think. Watching my dad, I guess, and he got married a couple of times, and he loved his wife. My dad's, he's a lover boy, so he loves hard or whatever. And my dad instilled a lot of things in us as well, like men open the doors and they be respectful, they don't hit you. Like I listen to a lot of things, but I also watched a lot of TV when I was young. So to be honest with you, I'm being 100% transparent. I mean, honest, should I say? TV helped me. Me watching TV and watching the adults on TV, like I mimic them.
Right.
I mimic from them being good to their husbands or not taking shit from their husbands or keeping their household clean. Even though my grandmother was a stiller for household clean. Like she will, I watched my grandmother. My grandmother was married to my granddad for 65 years, 67 probably years. Yeah, they passed away a couple of years ago. But I would watch her get up, make his dinner. He'll bring his dinner, make his breakfast, iron his clothes in the closet. She'll get out, iron all his shirts. Like I watched all that stuff and I mimicked that. So I guess I mirrored that as love.
Right.
Like, okay, this is love. Yeah, this is love. So this is what I have to do.
That's what I think a woman should do. But I feel like I watch too much. You watch TV. I watch TV to watch a lot of Disney movies, though. I always felt like, I'm going to find my prince. I'm going to find my prince, and I'm going to be carried off, and I'm going to live in, like, the castle. But I'm going to cook and clean and iron and make sure my husband is taken care of and, be, like, the best wife in the whole world. No, I'm not that. But
and then it came to like it's not just me movies.
It's not, but it has to be the man too. Like I could do all the 50 million things in the world for you, but if I'm attracting men who are not on that level, don't want to have that, don't want to be in that, I'm not gonna ever achieve my goal of being in my castle because I'm attracting men that are either don't want it or are not used to it and don't know what to do with it. Like I'm a love like you do. I'm gonna get up in the morning, cook you some breakfast. I'm gonna make sure your dinner, your plate is hot when you get home. You get up at 5 o'clock. Your plate, your food is warm, done at 4. And your plate, when you get home, your plate gonna be nice and warm right in front of you. Like you don't gotta take off your jacket, baby. Your food's done.
Yeah,
like that's what I feel like women should be doing. But then I feel like I'm a punk. Am I doing that? Because
no,
I'm a little aggressive. I am a little aggressive, and my mouth is a little crazy. But when it comes to a man that I really like, I shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down.
You're soft,
right? I get soft. But then when you get me all fucked up and don't fucking play with me, then I get back aggressive again.
Yeah.
But it's like, I like to be soft. I want to be soft. I want to be soft for the right person.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, and I think that's what's wrong with a lot of women and men. They think that that's a problem because again, I'm not doing anything that won't be done to me.
Right.
So everything that I do for my husband, he does for me. Like it's not like I'm just sitting here with a Cinderella dress on and I'm like doing it. No, if he wake up 3 o'clock in the morning and I say I need some water and he's just laying there and I wake up, he'll get up. Like he does everything that I I ask him to do for me, so I do the same
Right.
times 10. Like I would do anything for
Well,
him.
times 10 as a woman. I feel like women times 10
because
always.
yeah, and that's only because I know he'll do it for me. Now, if I'm dealing with somebody that won't do it for me, there's nothing to talk about.
Why are
Like,
you even dealing with that person?
yeah, like I'm not sitting there keep giving you chances after chances when I see that all this that all this that I'm giving you, you're not appreciating.
Well, that's my dumb ass.
And you're sitting there like, oh well, that's your choice. No, it is my choice. It's my choice for you to get your ass out my house because this is not going to work for me. Because again, I'm an introvert. I can survive on a planet all on my own. I do not need to wake up to a man every single day. I love that I do, but I don't have to. Like I literally can. If the whole world end right now, I can sit in the middle of the fucking island and I would be okay because that's how much I don't like people. And I'm just being 100% honest. Like it's. I think people like that are deadly.
Right.
I think I think people who can survive without anybody mentally is the most scariest people in the world. Because I know a lot of females who can't.
Right.
Like I know females, they have one boyfriend, and next thing you know,
they jump to another one. They're very needy for someone. I mean, I like to have people around, like to an extent, but I like to also go in my house and not be bothered either. So it's like you a little bit more than me because you don't like to like be by your period. Like me, I just need like my kids are good enough. Maybe a phone call here and there, but. That's it. I don't really need people in my face all day because people get on my nerves. They breath stink. Talking too much. I know I talk too much. I
don't need somebody else talking too much. We both trying to talk. Right. Shut the fuck up. Like that's just what. Shut the fuck up. Like somebody got to shut the fuck up. So yeah, I think so. That was my way of, I guess, my way of learning how was love, watching my grandparents, watching my dad with his wives. I even watched my dad when my mom, even though they split when we were younger. But I have a couple memories in my head that I've watched them interact. So, like my dad, I watched him. I seen the love that he had for her. I seen that. So I seen the love he had. And I see the love that he has today for his family. Like my dad's a family person. You think he was like, who is it, the family person? Is it Martin Luther King or Malcolm X? Whoever it is, like he just likes. I love it though. Don't get me wrong. I love it.
Right.
I love it. He's like one of those men. He's very family oriented, and I love that. And so that's a part of what was shown for me for love. Survival wise, it was just not having. And struggling sometimes because again, with my grandparents raising us, we'll wake up and go to school. But, by the time we get home, my grandmother at work, she worked 3 to 11. So when we get home from school,
she not there.
Nobody there. My grandfather, he was just, my grandfather was just, he go to work, he come home, he just lay down. He like, y'all leave me alone. Y'all ain't my kids. But nah, he was a great granddad. But, just that. So now we're just outside. We outside raising ourselves and just figuring shit out and not figuring out all the right shit, but... figuring shit out. And then as I got older, like around 16, 17, I was like, outside. I was, I had older friends, so they was doing moves. I was doing moves with them. I was just trying to survive at this point. So I know both sides of the coins.
Right.
And, and it's like to the point, you just get to the point where what side of the coin do you really want?
So how did you choose which side of the coin you really want?
I guess the survival part was like, I can't do this for the rest of my life. Once I had my kid, it was like, still, I'm still young, so I'm still like, not sure which side of the coin I want. I'm a streets or love. You understand? You don't know. But then after a while, I was like, I can't do this. Like when I met my husband, even though I still was young, I was like early 20s. I was like, we could do this family thing because again, he was raised off survival too. So it was like, me trying to figure out how to be a family with him and the kids, and then we had our daughter, and it was like trying to figure that whole thing out. And it's like after a while, I was like, what? I think I'm gonna go with the love side. I think we'll be better off with the love side because the survival side is not gonna get us nothing. It's gonna get a broken home. It's gonna get your kids growing up without a father, or at this point without a mother if it came to it, and the kids growing up being resentful to us because we didn't give it our all, And I just felt like me being raised by my grandparents, I felt like I owed my kids to be in a stable home and not, a broken home. So that made me be like, you know what, we're gonna figure this shit out. It may not be perfect, but we're going to figure this shit out. Because, again, even in my marriage, it's like, I'm not saying I have a perfect marriage, but I'm gonna say 90% of the time I'm happy.
And 90% is a lot.
Yes, and 10, and everybody has their ins and outs because that's just life.
Life is not, no one's perfect.
Yeah,
Nothing's
that's
never
just
going to be
life, and
perfect.
everything's not gonna be perfect. But you gotta realize what's worth fighting for. Now, if he was an asshole man, I don't give a fuck what he like. If it was a 60-40 thing and I'm happy 60%, I don't care. I want to be happy 90%. I'm not fighting for something that's not worth it. Now, if it's worth it, I'm gonna fight for it. But if it's not, I can't fight. But I can't fight for myself either. So if he's fighting with me, I'm fighting, and he's fighting with me. We gotta win a chance.
You don't make me cry. The 90 thing.
Dumbass. So stupid.
That's so beautiful.
But so
that's so beautiful.
Yeah, so but that's with any relationship, even when you get in yours. If it's worth fighting for, fight. But
I don't even want to fight no more. I'm done fighting.
But if you're fighting and you're the only one fighting and now you're drained, you can't fight. It's like you just gotta let it go. Because for some reason in men's head they feel like, oh, if you leave me, you're not gonna find anyone better. That's not true, ladies. That is so not true. I don't give a hell what man tells you that bullshit. It is not true. There's always someone out there. Yep. If the man is fucked up, even if the man is good, sometimes it's just another man that's you just feel just fixed for you.
Right.
But if it's worth it, fight it out. That's just my thing. I'm fighting. Like I'm keeping mine.
Yeah, you keep yours. You keep yours.
So okay, would you? So basically, when you're growing up, you grew up with all love, no survival, just all love, or
since
like
I was a sheltered child, so I didn't see like dramatic stuff. Like see my mother get beat one of her. When I was younger, one of her husbands. Then after that, I got up. I was like, yo, I would hit you with my slipper. Leave my mother alone. Like, that's as far as it really got.
Yeah.
And then I would see, my mother got married after that. I would see how she was with her husband. And it's like, she was a nagger. She complained. She didn't do nothing. She ain't cook. Or she was clean. But she ain't really, I'm like, and I mean, my stepfather was a nice looking man. So I was like, and all the ladies was like, even in school, they were like, middle school, they was like, oh, your stepfather fine. I was like, and I'm like, how she got this good man and don't, like, treat him like get up. If I have my man that far, I'm cooking breakfast. I'm making sure I'm outside. I'm learning how to cook. She didn't do that, so I felt like when I get older, when I find my man, I want to do all the things my mother didn't teach me. She didn't do because at the end of the day, they ended up getting divorced, and he went and found him another chick that would cook. He didn't have to cook no more. She was cooking. She was doing everything. So it was like he left you for somebody because you ain't do nothing. You nag and complain, but you ain't do nothing.
But what she taught to do, like,
so she taught me nothing.
So, but who taught her?
Probably my grandmother. And she was another single lady with 4 kids. And then, so it was like, and my grandfather left her for somebody else too. So it's like, these examples, like, I don't want to be like y'all. Y'all annoying. I don't even want to be around y'all. Like, I love my mom, but, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, when I get my man, I'm going to treat him like a king. I'm going to treat him so good because I don't want him leaving me for somebody else because they doing stuff I'm not doing. I want to be I want to be Superwoman for him. I want to be that everything for him.
Yeah.
So that was my thing. Just that I was picking men that were from the street or men that are just not men or just don't know what they want or not. I don't know. I must not pick the right people for me. Obviously, people I think that are something they're really not. Like I'm not mad at them. That's who they are. Who they are. But I could do better, and I'm better than that. So I just gotta work on myself some more.
Yeah.
To get to where I want to be, who I want to be, need to be with.
I don't think it's the point of you just picking men. I think you look, it could be looks or it could be personality at that kind. But I think what we do as women, we ignore the red flags.
Right.
So like if you meet a guy and he's like, razzle dazzled, and he's cute or whatever the case might be, he woos you by his, he's talking to you and he seems like he's doing everything right. And then something happens, like he ghosts you for like 2 days. And you're like, then he comes back. I'm like, oh no, my phone was dead. My bad. I that's a red flag for me.
Right.
And then he does it again 2 weeks later.
Right.
So now it becomes a thing. You're like, dude, what is going on?
Yeah, so
but instead of us saying this ain't gonna work out,
right?
We're like, oh, well, he makes me laugh,
right?
Or he brought me this,
right?
So I'm just gonna keep around. Maybe that did happen,
right?
And then not realizing
maybe it's gonna get better. This is me. This was me.
Yeah.
It's gonna get better, get better. And next time it didn't get, I'm gonna get better.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna pray to God. It's gonna get better. Like I'm gonna be positive. It's gonna get better. I was doing all those things and
It doesn't get better.
It ended up breaking me to a point and taking me to a place I didn't want to be, because now I'm like drained. I'm hurt so damn much, and I just kept like holding it in, waiting for better, and better wasn't coming, and I just was like, fuck this, and I did some stupid shit.
Yeah, but that's how we usually go though. But it's not it's not even stupid shit. It's just dealing with your emotions. It's just,
but I didn't control the emotions
you
correctly.
didn't control them. Yeah, and that's what it is. Like, but men don't realize women. I've done stupid shit off my emotions, like because again, I'm a thinker. I'm not doing like off the wall shit like right then and there. I'm a thinker, so I'm gonna do some shit. But it's just our emotion. It's like, don't play with our emotions.
Right.
Like, let's be straight up.
Just be honest. Like, if you want to, like, for instance, Nikki, because I'm not into women, but just say, for instance, if we're together, and I'm like, Nikki, you cool. No, I like you as a friend. I like what we do over here at this time, but I would never want to be your man.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that? You're going to probably say no. But I know, but at least I'm telling you. You might say yes. You might say, I like when we over here in this corner overdoing this too. So you know what?
You're giving me a choice.
Right. We can just keep it like that. And I'm gonna see other people. I'm gonna do me. And when we get together, we get together.
Yeah.
Okay. We bet. But now if it's not like that, if you say to me, nah, I'm not into that, and now I could be like, all right, cool, no problem. I don't like you like that anyway, because obviously if I don't like you like that, 'cause I don't want to take it to the next level. I just want to keep it for that. So I don't like you like that. I would be like, okay, fine, cool, no problem, because I got somebody else any damn way. So I really don't care. One loss, another one gained.
Yeah,
Bye.
that's true. Yeah. But people don't want to do that, and unfortunately, that's just what it is. So I think love is a tricky thing. Like
I don't think love's tricky. I love love, but I just think that some people don't really understand what love really entails.
When I say tricky thing, is that when you're raised by survival, when you're raised off love, I think the people that's raised by survival thinks the love is the same as survival. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's tricky. It's not the same.
Right.
Like you're not survival. You're just no emotions. You're literally, what you're doing is anytime somebody asks you a question, anytime if I feel a certain way about anything, you're going straight into defense mode.
Right. Or short.
Yeah. It's like, what are you talking about? You're nagging. I'm not nagging. I'm expressing to you how I feel because again, if you're raised by love, you're expressing to that person how you feel. You're raised by survival. You're looking for some type of way to defend yourself. I feel like I'm being attacked.
Right.
So now I'm being attacked by you. So now I got to defend myself. But now it's like I'm not attacking you.
But you're not even you could be having a regular conversation. They might be just short and not want to go into detail because they don't want to open up.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by saying short, like they be defensive or being short, not being opening.
That is true. Like just open up and say something. Like it's okay. Right. And that's a lot of men and women, should I say, they don't think it's okay just to literally open. I was having this conversation with someone yesterday. They were saying, "Oh well, you can't meet men. When you meet men, they aren't 100% themselves." That's what they said. They're not 100% themselves, and I'm like, "Well, I think that's with everyone. I think everyone. When you meet someone, you're not 100% yourself. You're showing them what they want to see, so they can like you more, and then gradually you start unpeeling." Like
layers.
The layers of you. They start seeing who you are. And then in the same sentence, she was like, yeah, because, he's different than what I usually date. But he asked me what I like to do for fun. And I told him I like just watching the sunset. And watching the sunset and watching the mountains or some crazy shit. And I'm like, don't like basically this guy is totally different than the guy that she's dating. But in the same sentence, she said that people don't show their true self. That's why she don't date. But so how you expect to know?
Watching the sunset.
I was like, this girl is a nut. So I was dying laughing and. She is crazy. So I love her, but it was funny because she's funny as hell. And I'm like, dude, you just said that they're not showing their true self. And you just went and told this guy that you watched the sunset and watched the mountains. When the fuck you did that?
And what she say?
She just started laughing because she's a goofball. So, girl, you can expect somebody to be honest with you. And then you're not honest with them.
Right. When's the last time you watched the sunset, boo, and the mountains?
That heifer is nuts. She's so funny. Oh, God. I can't wait. She's funny. But
I like that, too. Let's lay down on the blanket and watch the stars and talk like I do in movies. That looks cute. I never did it, but it looks cute. I want to do that. Yeah, I like that, too.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's
but do you really do that, though? But do you really do it for life?
I would do it.
No, but did she really? It sounds good to say, but have you ever really done it?
And that's what I'm saying. Whatever that person is, whoever that person is at that time, you try to fit into their life.
Right.
So you'll just be like, oh, yeah.
I like that, too. I do that. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
bored on the weekends.
Yeah, exactly. You be like, do you really? Like, and then you come to find out weeks later, you've never even held one. You be like, what? I thought you did this. So it's like, it's best to literally just be yourself up front in the beginning.
I've done it before, though. I ain't gonna lie. I've done
Yeah?
it. Like, when I was like, I used to like white boys and all stuff. They a little different. So they be like, used to be like, what did he say he did? Some white boy I was talking, he's like, he did something. Oh, because I went skiing one time because, my uncle's rich, So then he was like, he did something. I was like, oh, yeah, I've been to Nevada. I've been to skiing. I went a few times. It was so much fun. I love the bunny slopes. Like, no, I didn't know how to ski. My uncle gave me a class. I don't know how to ski. I was like a baby on little skis. I was exaggerating.
Of course.
Because I wanted him to see, like, oh, yeah, I'm that preppy life.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I can be around you.
Right. I can be around your rich friends and be around your...
Like, girl, I will go off the slope. Off the slope.
But I wanted to fit in because it was like a ritzy white dude. So I'm like, I want to...
But I think that's what people
my
do.
voice changes,
Girl.
I'm from Teaneck.
Yeah.
My name is Riley. And I talk slowly. Like, I get a little pause
you
for
sound
real.
stupid.
But I was trying to fit in to get in. Like, yeah.
You sound like what's the Damon Wayans and the white chicks. That's what you sound like, girl. And not the actual white chicks. You know, they asses. So people do change. People do things to fit into whatever character.
To make people like them.
To make people like them. People do that. So it's like, okay, if you want someone to actually get to know you and know you, just be honest. Nah, I don't do that. I never done it, but maybe I can try it.
But I think people, when you say that, well, the reason I said it because it makes them look at you differently. Oh, she's never done that. Like, why? When like, we not on the same page.
But how do you expect them to get to know the real you? Because you gotta think about it. If you playing someone that you're not, right? You playing someone that you're not. How do you expect them to know the real you? And how do you really know if you really like this person if they don't really know who you are?
Right, true. I don't do that anymore. I mean,
no, I'm just saying in general.
Oh, in general, in general, like, I don't know, because I think that's a self thing. You have to love yourself enough to be confident enough to say, I haven't done that. I always try that. Don't to lie, because I feel like if you have to lie for likes, you are not confident with yourself.
I don't think it's I don't think it has nothing to do with confidence.
Because if you're confident and you're sure yourself, you don't need to lie. You don't need to lie. You could be just like, you don't want to lie and say you did something you didn't do, because you'll be able to have the conversation. I didn't do that. I'm willing to try.
Yeah, I don't think it has something to do, to me personally. You might be right, but I don't think it has anything to do with confidence. I just think that some people just want to fit into that person's narrative.
But why would you, if you love yourself enough, but you should like for instance, you're secure. I don't feel like you would do that because you're secure. You know who you are, right?
Yeah, of course.
So you're confident, right? You're secure, right?
Yeah, of course.
So you don't need to do that.
Yeah, of course.
The people who are not you, who are not confident, who are not secure, they're going to do whatever they can to try to
fit in that
narrative. Fit into that narrative because they're not secure enough with themselves. They're trying to fit in somewhere because they're still trying to find who the hell they are. They're not sure.
Okay, so I'll go with that. I'll go with not confident. I will go with trying to figure out who they are. I will scratch out that not confident and insecure part, but I will definitely say maybe they're still trying to figure out who they are. The people that does things like that, they're trying to figure out, because a lot of people in our big age still don't even know who they are.
No, I'm still looking to search.
Yeah, they still don't even know who they are, and there's so many things they haven't experienced to really find out who they are. And unfortunately, that's the world we live in right now, where we just don't know. And I think that's what comes back to when you're dating someone that's with survival and you're dating someone if you raised off love. Like, you're just dating now, so you both don't really know who each other is. Like, you don't really know. You don't really. He don't know who he is. She don't know who she is. So it's like we're just here trying to figure out life, and it's like,
it's not going to be happy.
No.
It's not going to be a happy situation because no one's 100% solid on who they are themselves. You can't be in a relationship with anyone, or you could be in a relationship with anyone, but you can't be in a relationship and not be solid with yourself, because it's never going to work, because you're still both trying to learn each other or learn yourself. So if you even learned yourself, how do you expect your partner to learn you? How are they supposed to know you, comfort you, love you, and you don't even love yourself yet?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I do not understand that. Like, I would rather you just be 100% honest. So you're teaching me how to love you more. Like, tell me. I don't give a hell what it is. I want to know your worst to your highest. So I'm able to understand you more, and I'm able to be there for you. I'm able to make things better that I need to make better, and I want you to do the same for me.
Right.
But a lot of people don't do that. They're just scared of whatever they did in their past life or gonna do in their future. Like, I don't know. They're just scared to actually express the fucked up part about them. And sometimes those be the best parts about them. It's the
Right.
fucked up because
Right.
you're able to heal them through that. And then once you heal that person through that, they become better. And then you start seeing that person like, wow.
You look at them differently. They
Yeah.
open up to you and
Yeah.
tell you their true story, what they truly feel, and
Yep.
you're gonna respect them on a whole new level. Like, I would love to be in a relationship with a fine man, though. With a fine man that opens up himself
Mhm.
and can talk and tell me about the good, the bad, the happy, the sad, the negative, the positive, and be able to vent that to me and feel that whatever we talk about is going to stay
Yeah.
here, and he can trust me with his word, and we can work on fixing it within himself and within us, with us. Like, and I want to be 100% honest with him and tell him everything, and like we can, like, my best friend, my everything. And
Yeah.
the same here. Like, I think that would be the perfect relationship. It's not about what type of car you drive, what type of clothes you got on, what type of job you got. I mean, you need to have a job, but I mean, that's not.
Idiot. You and your side words. Gotta have a job. Gotta be cute.
But
Stupid. Oh God.
But that's not like makes you the sneakers you put on, the outfits you put on, the house you live in, the apartment you got, the car you drive. That does not make you anything for me. I'm not fucking that person. I'm fucking the car. I'm not fucking the house. I'm not fucking the clothes.
Yep.
I'm not talking to the clothes. I'm not talking to the car. It's you, the individual. So why
Yeah.
would I care about all that materialistic things? It's not doing shit for me, but making you look maybe extra finer. But that's about it.
Yeah, that is true though. I mean, but people go for that. That's the world we live in right now. And what people don't realize, even going for that can all be a facade.
Right.
Like, you literally like, oh, this guy is so dope, or this girl is so dope. She got this, she got that, and this girl could be sleeping on a mattress,
Right.
on somebody else's mattress. But she getting into her car, she going to all the clubs, she going to all the events that's happening, not realizing half of them are pop-up shops. You know, like you
Pop-up shop.
I'm serious. I mean, shout out to pop-up shop. Y'all be popping out. But I'm just saying, some of the events are not actual events. They're actually pop-up shops. And you think she's invited to all the A-list shit. And it's like, it's not. And it's
The
like,
A-list pop-ups.
yeah, like, dude, like, literally. So material, yeah. So I don't get it. But, to each his own. You love it, I like it. I am not judging anyone for what you do. I'm just talking right now. But again, I just feel like, it is a big difference between survival and being raised off survival and being raised off love. I mean, a lot of people need to really have that conversation and ask their partner, what was you raised off of?
Right.
Because again, it's gonna be hard to communicate.
Like, what are your goals when you get 80? Like, what are you going to be doing? Like, what's the end goals? What's the end goal for
Like,
you?
it has to be an end goal, because it's not an end goal. And they sit there looking like, what you mean? Then it's like, okay, what are we doing?
Right.
That's weird.
I know I asked someone I was briefly dating, what do you want to do when you're 50? Oh, I want to sell drugs still. What you mean? I don't want to work for nobody. The fuck? Sell drugs? What the fuck? Be 80 years old selling drugs?
Did y'all break up right there?
We should have.
Oh, damn it.
But I looked at him like he's not a long time person. After that, I just looked in my mind like he's not going to be somebody I gotta build grow with.
I got 3 weeks with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Wasn't gonna be a long time thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the dumbest shit. I would have literally said, get your dumb ass out.
But I just put me in my mind what your position was. It won't long term.
I'm 50 years old. I'm gonna still be selling drugs. What drugs are you gonna be selling? Viagra? Get the fuck out of here.
But it made me lose respect for him to a certain. Like, I'm like, you just for the. What's that saying? You for the
moment, the season.
Yeah,
like,
whatever.
The season. Like, the season is almost overdue.
Right.
Go get your Viagra.
You not somebody I'm gonna see myself with long term. Obviously,
so
you're just
weird. That really happened.
And I was just like, that really happened.
I was hoping that you was gonna say that was a joke.
No, that was for real. And those are questions I ask people.
Yeah, and you should.
And that helps me figure out how I want to see you.
Yeah, you gotta be here for more than a month. Or
what's your goals? Like, what do you see yourself at? What do you see yourself at? Well, I was like 30 something then, so now I'm 40 something.
Yeah.
So now the goal question is, what do you see yourself at 60?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So the answer has to align right with what I want to hear.
What you want. Yeah, exactly. Because nobody wants to do. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be living. No, you don't. You don't know that, nigga. You might die tomorrow. Like, what are you talking about? Me living? I hate stupid people. I get so.
I'll be outside. I don't know. With my kids. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll do something. I don't know.
I'll probably be a grandfather.
Yeah, like that's not. No, come on.
That's not
What
a
do you
goal.
want? What are your goal? What is your goal like? It ain't
Yeah.
you want to be a grandfather. It ain't being outside. Like,
Yeah,
what do you
so
want to do
I
at
think
60?
it got to be a conversation between relationships now. People need to really ask.
Those are beginning
people.
questions. Those should be the beginning questions when you meet somebody.
Yeah.
These questions. What is your goal? What do you want to do in life?
Where do you see yourself
right.
in 10 years from now?
That should be like the first question before you even lay down with a person. Okay.
How do you feel like what kind of father you would be? Just things like that. Do you like cats? Do you like dogs?
Right.
All them shit
What's
you
your
need to
favorite
ask.
color? Do you take care of your mom? Do you see your mom? Like stuff like that,
stuff like
stuff
that,
you want to know. Not like what kind of car you drive, how much money you make for the year, where you live at, what town you live in. Oh, okay. What you do on the weekend? That's not the important question.
Yeah, no.
That's not the questions
really
to be asking. What club you go to? Oh, you know so and so. Who cares about so and so? So and so ain't got nothing to do with y'all two.
Yeah, but it happens, and that's the way people are, unfortunately. So I don't know, guys. I just think that people need to take more consideration when dating people.
Yes.
Like I think you need to really start asking questions and start really trying to figure it out before you actually get into a relationship with them. So when you're in a relationship, you don't feel like, oh God, I'm stuck.
Right. I'm stuck. I'm
stuck
here.
now. And ladies and men as well. Don't ever feel stuck. Don't ever feel stuck. You're never stuck. You can get your ass up and leave. You do not have to stay somewhere you do not want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't care who the person is. I don't care how long you've been with the person. If you're not happy and you know this person is not right for you, you can get your ass up and go. And don't stay for no damn kids. Because at the end of the day, your children will see that you're unhappy. If you're staying in that house every day because you think, oh my God, my kids got to see me and their dad together, I have to make
I hate
this
people
work.
say that to me.
But they don't realize, what you don't realize is your kids see everything you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They see the unhappiness. They see the fighting. They see if their dad and their mom is not speaking. They see all that and it affects them. So I would rather live in a separate house with happy kids and then living together with fucked up kids.
I hate when men or women, I know people tell me, oh, I'm staying with them because the kids get 18.
No.
So you going to be with somebody for a couple more years for the kid 18? You sound crazy.
Like, it's like, so what? That makes no
that
sense.
That irritates my soul when people say, I'm like, you going to be unhappy because of some damn kid? I mean, let the kids, but I'm not going to be happy because of no damn kid.
I used to tell my husband that, like, years when my daughter was young, and I was like, if you ever wake up one day and you're not happy, don't say, I want to stay because of the kids. Leave me. Leave me, and I'm okay with you leaving me because I don't want my kids to see me unhappy every day with someone who doesn't want to be here.
Right.
And just feel like they're stuck because we have kids. You are not stuck because we have kids. You can get up and leave if you like.
Anytime, right.
So I always told my husband, I've always reiterated that with him. Like, do not stay. If I'm not happy, if you're not happy at any point of your life, do not stay for no kids. Because, again, these kids getting grown.
Mm-hmm.
They leave.
Right.
Now I'm stuck with your unhappy ass. Hell no. Leave me. Let me, go be happy. It's okay. It's okay. But, that was our episode today. It's about love and survival. You guys let us know what you think about it in the comments. And when we post things up, also, please subscribe to our YouTube.
And follow us.
Yeah, follow.
And listen to us on Spotify.
Oh, Spotify, Apple Music as well. Apple Music, Spotify, I think all platforms actually.
Yes.
So listen to us, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We also please go to our link in our bio for our merch.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys want to be a guest, we will actually post our price indications on our Instagram, or DM us and let us know your story. And if you have questions or you want us to talk about something, DM us and we'll do it. We won't say your name. We'll just have the conversation.
Right.
But just tell us what you want us to talk about.
And we're going to have a guest soon. Unfortunately, JD had to cancel today.
And our condolences to him.
Well, yes, his Harmony and her, that situation. So we're going to have a guest. I think next week we're going to have a guest.
Yeah, next week.
We're going to have... Want to say her name?
Yeah, of course.
We're going to have Jara, that's her real name.
Now, her artist Fendi, right?
Fendi. Her name is La Fendi.
La Fendi.
Or Fendi. J Styles 20 on Instagram. Yes.
She will be our guest next week. So we will be here next week. There'll be no week off. We're here for you guys. We are, we're doing this thing right now. So we'll definitely see you next week. Again, please leave a comment, subscribe, like,
share it,
please
repost
share
it.
Repost it. We really appreciate anything you guys do for us. Just by you listening to us and watching us alone is a big thing for us.
And we're going to have an appreciation party when we get to how many followers?
I think we're like 5,000.
Okay, 5,000.
5,000 we'll have an appreciation party
So
for you
Herpin,
guys.
let's go. We
So
follow.
get us
Share.
there.
And
So
that
get us
is
some
the
free
Pretty Girl
food.
Gang podcast for today.
Yes.
Where we're pretty as a mindset.
And gang is forever.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.